a world that has sold itself to self-centeredness. And love is there, nailed to a cross, and crying out to the Father, "Where are you? Why have you abandoned me?" I'm surrounded by people who gloat at me, who spit at me, who make fun of me, who mock me. "Oh, so you're the Son of God, eh? Why don't you come down from that cross?" "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." That is love. That is love like we will never, ever experience, even in the most beautiful day of our lives. That is love. And that is the message of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. And that is the same love, the divine love expressed in human terms, that 1,600 years later, Jesus will come to this humble nun in the middle of nowhere in Burgundy, France, and say to her, look at this heart of flesh. Look at me, I'm a man, one of you. Everyone has forsaken me but you. At least you can love me back, and I know you want. What a beautiful thing. We're invited to join with Margaret Mary and to make reparation to the Sacred Heart of Jesus, to the heart of love that has been ignored, rejected, spat upon, crowned with thorns, mocked, crucified. We are called to make up for that. Now, of course, there's nothing we can do to make up for it. But Jesus understands us, and he meets us where we are. He wants us to be in relationship with him. He knows our lives, he knows our sins, he knows our failings, he knows our busyness, our distractions, our anxieties, everything. But he says, you know what? I love you more than you'll ever understand. And I want you to love me back. And I want you to experience the great beauty of being in love with divine love. And to let that love enter into your heart and to transform you, to sanctify you, to transform your world, your family, your social circle. Or if you don't have a social circle, your loneliness and your pain. I want to be everything to you, and I want you to offer me everything. So, one way we do this is through the Guard of Honor, which was founded by another sister of the Visitation, Sister Marie of the Sacred Heart. Bernot was her last name, in the year 1863. And it's very simple. What this consists of, what we do is we select an hour of our day. Mine is 4 to 5 p.m. John Paul II's was 12 to 1 p.m. And without changing what we're doing on that day, we offer that hour, without changing what we're doing on that hour, we just offer that hour to Jesus. And we would say, Jesus, I offer you this hour. And I'm going to make myself present at the foot of the cross during this hour. Whether I'm working or studying or driving the kids to school or shopping at the grocery store or changing the oil in my car or whatever. I don't have to change what I'm doing. I'm offering that 1 hour, and it's the same hour every single day, and I offer it to Jesus. And believe me, Jesus is going to receive that hour, and he's going to bless you. He's going to say, thank you. Thank you for responding to my call. Thank you for coming to me when I was abandoned. And we might think, well, how is Jesus abandoned when he's already in heaven and crucifixion took place 2,000 years ago? Because Jesus is not only a man, he's also God. When we talk about the life of Jesus, we're not talking about the life of George Washington or the life of Napoleon Bonaparte or Julius Caesar. We are talking about God, eternal God, who enters into time and lives in our world. Jesus never ceased to be God. He gave up his divine prerogatives, but he always continued to be divine. Everything that Jesus experiences in the world becomes an eternal reality. That's why we have a devotion, for example, to the child Jesus. Obviously, Jesus grew up and he stopped being a kid, but his infancy, his childhood, is an eternal reality. So, if I, in prayer, make myself present at the foot of the cross, that's not just wishful thinking. That's real. Because the crucifixion, which took place in Palestine 2,000 years ago approximately, continues to be an ever-abiding reality in the eternal now, in the eternal present. In Jesus, time intersects with eternity, just as it does in the Holy Eucharist, because the Holy Eucharist is in. This is one of the many beauties of the Incarnation, and it manifests itself in so many different beautiful ways. So I would invite you today to please consider joining us in the guard of honor of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. Pray. Ask the Blessed Mother. Ask her to choose an hour for you and fill out the membership form. Let us know which hour you would like to offer. I would invite you to do that. It's a beautiful way, and Jesus will enter into your life. We also have an additional hour if one chooses to do so. One can optionally offer a second hour at whatever time, and that's called the Hour of Mercy, which doesn't have to do with 3 o'clock. It can be at any time that one chooses. And one can offer that optional second hour for the conversion of a loved one. And we all have loved ones that we would like to see converted. So I come to you today asking you to open your hearts to the Sacred Heart of Jesus. Devotion has been neglected for decades, and Jesus is calling us back. Let's say yes to him. Let us say yes to love. And together with the Blessed Mother, with Mary Magdalene, with John, the beloved disciple, let us take our place at the foot of the cross and say yes to love.